so that when I put all the rest of this stuff, like the clam juice and tomato, that stuff is just going, it's going to pull down off of those things. That it attached itself to these onions and bell peppers and celery and shit, and then it's going to pull all the flavor out of that. And then when I pour this clam sauce or clam juice and these tomatoes in there, it's going to pull all that down, and this is going to meld and mix and all that bull.
Cue my motherfucking music.
Well, hello everyone. Good evening. It is so good to see you guys. Well, I really can't see you all, but it's good to be here with you all on this blessed day. For those of you who don't know, I am Robert DeMarco, and you are getting ready to experience Cooking Up in Pumps with Robert DeMarco. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. It is nearing the end. Today is New Year's Eve, so some of you all may see this on New Year's Day. So for those of you who will, Happy New Year. For those of you who will watch it today, Happy New Year's Eve, or whatever. How you doing? So let's get this show on the roll. So I'm cooking today some shrimp and chicken etouffee, or etouffee, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm cooking shrimp and chicken etouffee. Now, I'm going to have it with the chicken and shrimp. Now, I'm going to make a little side one with just some chicken in it because Wendell don't eat shrimp. Well, he can't eat shrimp. He wish he could, but he can't eat them because he get allergic to it. But anyway, so I'm making chicken and shrimp etouffee. And this is going to be real fun. It's a real easy dish. It's just time consuming. And the hardest part is what we're getting ready to do now. But before we jump into it, let me go ahead and show y'all the supporting cast today, okay? Yeah, these here. Now, this really is a shoe that you're supposed to just sit down in, because, I mean, it begins to hurt you after a while. You ain't supposed to be up all night. Oh, hey, girl. Oh, hey, girl. Oh, girl, I'm over here. Not in these. No. You know, they can be all right or whatever, but you usually sit down in these because after a while they start to, you know. So let me just go ahead and show y'all. Let me see if I can get my leg up here. It just be, there she go. There she go. That's her right there. We cooking this etouffee in this one right here. Okay. Right there, right there. Right there. We cooking the etouffee and her. Okay? But usually, you know, because this is it's a narrow at the point, and you know, and it's about 5 inches. You want to sit down in these, not, you know, you don't want to be. I mean, you can get up and dance and be like, hey, you know, whatever. You want to be able to sit down, but so you know, but I got a new cast member. Y'all want to see this new cast member? Oh my God! When I got this one, this was one of my Christmas gifts from one of my team members at work. I was like, okay, we had this little Secret Santa thing, and I didn't know, you know, who had me. They didn't know who had them, whatever. You know how the Secret Santa shit work. But we had a Secret Santa thing, so I get to work, and this, you know, on my desk or whatever, little box wrapped real pretty. And I'm like, okay, well, we going to a dinner, we going to a little luncheon, so I'm going to wait till I get there and open up my gift. And they were like, no, please open it, whatever. So I opened up my gift. So when the first thing I see is oh, honey, I'm out of breath. Woo. But anyway, I see these little, you know, everybody is, there's like a Yeti cup craze where everything, you know, Yeti cup, Ozarks, all those things where it keep your shit cool or warm or whatever. So everybody know I like Yeti cups and stuff. So, you know, so they bought me this with my name on it. So I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But then I kept looking, I'm like, and I turned it around. Now it's my favorite color and everything. And I turned this bitch around. Oh, spraying pumps on this damn cup here. Her name is Kylie. I know she don't want me to say her name, but I'm going to say her name anyway. Kylie, baby, when you did this here, look at that. Baby. And I got me some wine in here. Or whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the cooking. Thank you, Kylie. I love you. Let me go ahead and get into my meal. So the first thing we got to do with this is you have to make a roux. Now, for those of you who know how to cook or know what a roux is, that's some shit you got to sit at the stove and stir until it gets to a certain color. It's just basically flour and oil. Most people start their gravies off with a roux, or certain sauces with a roux, or gumbos with a roux, or like the fuck today, shrimp etouffee with a roux. So basically, you gotta pour equal parts, a half a cup of flour in here. You want to kind of get it in there. I put my flour in there. Turn your eye on medium heat. Now, for those of you who are, maybe busy or can't stand at the stove and watch this, so it won't burn, put it a little less than medium high heat so it can cook slow. But you still got to be there and stir this shit. So just be prepared. Put your flour in there. Turn your eye on, and then I don't know what happened to my whisk. I don't know what happened. I cleaned my drawers out a couple months ago, and I put everything in a fucking box and boxed it up and put it downstairs, because I had over 104. I had too much stuff in my cabinets. So I basically don't know where my whisk at. And every time I go to Walmart, I forget to buy a fucking whisk and a goddamn electric can opener. So I don't know what the fuck wrong with me, but next time I go, I'm going to get me a whisk. But today, I'm going to go ahead and whisk this oil into this flour until it's fully mixed. It's going to be more like, like a pasty type situation. It's going to look like paste, so don't be alarmed. Let it go ahead and go. It's going to look like a paste. Make sure it's all in there. On medium heat again. And it's going to look like a paste. Okay? So what Robert's getting ready to do is Robert getting ready to pull up this motherfucking chair and sit at this stove and stir this. Now, rule of thumb is about 15, 20 minutes worth of stirring. However, it all depends on how dark you want your roux. So I'm going to come over here and show you what this looks like. It should be like that, okay? And you want to continue to stir this until it gets as dark as you want it to. About 15, 20 minutes. So I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch me stir this for 15, 20 minutes. So I'm going to do a little bit of editing right there. And it's going to be sped up or something. It's going to be moving. It's going to be real cute or whatever. But I'm going to be stirring this for about 20 minutes, okay? So, we good. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit my ass down. Oh, wait a minute. Keep stirring. Make sure you cross your feet at the ankles with your nice little pump on. Stir. Once it's mixed, if you got a wooden spoon and you don't want to hear that scraping shit, get you a wooden spoon or whatever this is. This right here. And go ahead and stir. Make sure you're getting the edges. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. Check the mirror, gotta look so mean. Looking good, looking right, and my A McQueens. In the shoe game, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm Gucci motherfucker, a Bugatti type bitch. Up in pops, 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 up. this shit for 20 minutes. Or, yeah, about 20 minutes. What has happened is it has turned into a dark caramel color. That's what you want. You can go darker. You can go lighter. You don't have to do it for 20 minutes, but it depends on what color you like your dish to be. Now, most, and I'm going to give you some history, or, a little bit of talk about on this shit here. Most people because this comes from New Orleans, or from down in Creole Village, they like it to be either red or a dark brown. I've seen some that have more of a creamy color. It all depends on you and how you like it. But this particular recipe is for it to be more of a caramel or dark caramel color. So we basically just cooked flour and oil until it kind of got till it got to the color that we want. That will be your base or your roux for this dish. Once I get past this point, which is the hardest part, then I can give you the other information on the ingredients and stuff on this. But you always want to get your roux out the way, because that's going to take you 20, 25 minutes. I'm going to do 20 minutes. This is fine. This is what I needed here. Once you get it to this color that you want, you go ahead and you turn this down to low. You go ahead and turn it down to low. Make sure I look presentable and okay. You go ahead and turn this down to low. And what you will do at this point, what goes into this dish now is what they call the Holy Trinity. Anybody in Louisiana can tell you what the Holy Trinity is. Now I have, Marcus, I don't know why the hell you calling me, and I done told you that I'm gonna be filming today. So anyway, you turn it down on low. Anybody in Louisiana, then throw up my damn train of thought. But anyway, the people in Louisiana will be able to tell you what the Holy Trinity is. The Holy Trinity is onion, bell pepper, and celery. That's usually the aromatics, is what you call them, or the vegetables that go into most of the dishes, if not all of them, that include like gumbo and jambalaya, Etoufee. But yeah, so let me see if I can bring this over to y'all. So y'all can see the color of it. The whole thing about stirring this constantly is to make sure that the roux keeps moving, because if it stands still, it's gonna burn, and you have to start all the fuck over. Nobody's doing that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me something, try to bring this over there to y'all, so y'all can see that it has changed, it has evolved. So you gotta keep it moving, gotta be able to multitask. I'm gonna keep it. Then it got a little bit browner, not a little bit, a lot bit. It was white and it was oil and flour. So we're gonna go ahead and put that back on the fire. We got it on low, and the reason why is because we getting ready to add. So you can't even be away from it for that long. You gotta hurry up and get back to it. This, excuse me. This is an involved dish, but it's worth it. Okay. So got that. So we got our plate here of the Holy Trinity, and there's also some garlic on here. I've already pre-cooked my chicken. Keep stirring, Robert. I've already pre-cooked my chicken. I just boiled it with my seasonings. You can cook it in the oven, however you wish to cook your chicken. I have my shrimp here. I'm going to take the shells off of them and make sure that they all cleaned or whatever. But that's pretty much it. You know your shrimp going to be the last thing that go in. Because they cook really quick. And then I'll go over the seasonings and the sauces and things. Remember sauce, the seasonings and the sauces. I'll go over that with you shortly. But let me go ahead and just get this, put these vegetables in there. Now it's going to sizzle. It's going to sizzle. Keep stirring. Get them in there. on this plate is onions, bell peppers, and celery, and a little bit of garlic. You're going to have like two large cloves of garlic, but you don't put that in there right away. Just the bell peppers, onion, and celery go in right away. You want to cook those so they get a little soft, which can be about 5 minutes. Now, when you put those aromatics or those vegetables in there, it's going to make it get a little bit darker, which is what you want it to do. And it's going to thicken up and kind of coat those vegetables and such. Make sure you get them all in there. I'm working with one hand because I'm trying to multitask. Let them cook. Because that roux is really hot. The heat that we've had it over has been circled around and stirred into that and spread evenly throughout it for 20 minutes. So it's hot as hell. So I got all my vegetables, or as they call them in some places, aromatics. I'm gonna keep my garlic on the plate. Probably about that much, about 2 cloves. Keep my garlic on the plate till it's ready to use. Let that cook until, on low heat, that's fine, until they kind of soften up. Make sure they spread it evenly so they can cook evenly. And so, what also goes in this, of course, your seasonings, I use black pepper. I got this one, but ain't nothing in this shit here. But anyway, black one. White pepper also. I put a little bit, or not a little bit, but this is a Cajun dish, so I use Cajun seasoning. Again, when I made my potatoes, the Alfredo potatoes, I use this. This is a good Cajun seasoning. And then I use the garlic salt. You will see me, let me go ahead and stir this up just a little bit. I like more of a roux with bell peppers, onions, and celery in it. Again, all of this is going to flavor the hell out of your dish. So let it do what it do. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But anyway, that's your seasonings. You will take some clam juice. This was $1 and some change in the aisle over there with the tuna fish and shit. So you use clam juice because in Louisiana, what they do is they usually take the shells off the shrimp and put them in a pot and let them make a broth. And that becomes the juice that they put in there to give it the seafood taste or whatever. Not doing that. Not putting any shells in a fucking pot. Because, you know, me, I like to find simple ways to do things, you know, like semi-homemade type shit. So I use clam juice, which is what I, you know, did my research. And when they don't use that, they use this. So clam juice. Like I said, it's $1 and some change over there by that fucking tuna fish in Walmart. So you use that. And Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. Okay? These were the shrimp I had. I had some jumbo shrimp. Of course, flour for my roux. I'm going to use some rice. I'm going to make some rice and put that on top. Or you put this on top of the rice, however you wish to do that. And then you also garnish it. You sprinkle a little bit of green onions on it. It gives it a good little kick at the end. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and hot sauce. You put a couple squirts of hot sauce in there while you're cooking it as well. That gives it that. It gives it another kick and a little bit of bite. Now, I like my stuff spicy, but, you know, I guess you could put cayenne pepper in here if you want to or whatever, but this is a little bit, this adds a little different flavor. Now, they use a lot of Tabasco sauce down in Louisiana. I hate Tabasco sauce. My mother loves Tabasco sauce, but I hate it. So now that has these have kind of softened up, what we will do now is turn this up, turn it up just a little bit. between medium and low is where I turned it. And we're going to go ahead and add our garlic. Now the reason why they do not, the reason why they say don't add your garlic right away is because the garlic burns and it will take over the entire smell and aroma as an aromatic of your dish. So you don't want garlic etouffee or etouffee, or however you say it. You don't want garlic etouffee. You want shrimp and chicken etouffee. So you go ahead and you do that. And you go ahead, mix that in. Let that get aromatic up in this beach. And while that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and get my tomatoes ready to come into this bowl. But anyway, I hope all of you are having a wonderful holiday season. I hope each and every one of you are safe on this New Year Eve. Not New Year's Eve, on this New Year Eve, because it's a new year. No S. But anyway, it's a New Year Eve. I hope you all are being safe on tonight and not being involved in any kind of drama or any of that, because it's not worth it. As you can see, 2016 was very tumultuous and caustic for several people. A lot of people lost a lot of people. You know, when a daughter dies, it's hard for a mother to lose, or any parent to lose their kid. And then when that person, the mother, turns around and passes away, that's just, you can imagine what that family is going through. So let's, hats off in our condolences to that family. It's just, I just can't even fathom what they are going through. So you know who they are. We don't want to go into all of that. I'm not turning this into a Facebook where that has to become a damn obituary. Facebook is the obituary. Like I said, damn 5 years ago on my other show, Facebook is the obituary now. Every time you go on there, you got to make sure you ain't scrolling too quick to see a fucking rest in peace. And I'm sick of it. Stir this up a little bit. You let your garlic cook for about 30 seconds to a minute in there. Again, you just want to kind of get it all in there ready for this shit to cook together. It should be thick. Let me show y'all. This is what it should look like at this point. It should be thick like that. Okay? Let it do what it do. Because remember, that was flour and oil, and that all has gotten around them onions and bell peppers and celery and now garlic, so that when I put all the rest of this stuff, like the clam juice and tomato, that stuff is just going, it's going to pull down off of those things. That it attached itself to these onions and bell peppers and celery and shit, and then it's going to pull all the flavor out of that. And then when I pour this clam sauce or clam juice and these tomatoes in there, it's going to pull all that down, and it's just going to melt and mix and all that. That's what's happening with this dish. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead now. Back to that. So I hope that you all are having a safe holiday season and, New Year celebrations and such, because again, we about to bring in 2017, and hopefully that shit, not hopefully, what it's gonna be is better for everybody. Everybody. It's gonna be better for every single person, especially you, because you tuned in to Up in Pumps. It's gonna be more let's just let it be more of a positive year where we can start building and empowering each other. All this Donald Trump shit and, these Black Lives Matter and people dying and getting killed and just all of that, not Kim Burrell, big fat ass getting on TV and on shit and saying shit. It's just everybody. Just hopefully there's something more to come in 2017 for us, and that's all you can hope for. That's just all you can hope for. I mean, that's all you can hope for, and I mean, But anyways, let's go ahead and get these tomatoes opened up. We're not gonna drain the tomatoes. You want that that juice that's gonna add to those flavors that's gonna slide off. We'll go ahead and add that in there. A whole can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Go ahead and mix that in. Mix those tomatoes in. We're gonna mix this whole jar. This is 8 ounces. You're gonna put this whole jar in there. Smells good. It don't stink. It smells good. Go ahead. Turn this up on medium heat. Cause you get ready to cook some shit now. Get all this your base in here. And this your broth. You'll go ahead and add this whole thing of clam juice. Go ahead. Add that. Make sure that's mixed in good. Get that in there. Most people serve this with some, like I said, with rice, or I've seen people get a little bit fancy and put a little pasta on it. You can have some type of bread, maybe some garlic bread or whatever with it. But if you want to be really just Louisiana style, you just go ahead and just do it with some rice. Sometimes you just put all this in a little bowl or a plate, and you put you a scoop of rice on top of it, or you can put the rice at the bottom and put the Etoufee on it. So it depends on however the hell you want to eat it. Okay. So you go ahead and you add your Worcestershire sauce, about 1 teaspoon. You don't need a lot. You add your seasonings. Get you some black pepper. Now you season this to your taste. You don't have to be exact. You season it to your taste. Black. Now me, what I'm getting ready to do. What I'm getting ready to do is now take some of it out of that one and put it in another skillet, so I can make just chicken for window. But you can add your chicken to that now and let that cook and kind of meld together. And then the last 5 to 6 or maybe 7 minutes, depending on how you like your shrimp. Now personally, I like my shrimp overcooked, so I'll add mine in for like 10 minutes because I like my shrimp overcooked. Why? I don't know. I don't like all that. I don't like certain shit. But anyway, so I'm gonna add my chicken, add it in there first, then add my shrimp in there. But I'm gonna take some of it out for window so he can have just this chicken, okay? So that's what you're gonna be seeing me do. Let me go down here. Up, under, up and under. Up right. And so that's simmering. So while that's simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some out of there. And get my spoon. So that's for him. That over there. Now the chicken I had already pre-cooked, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it and break it up. I mean, you can cut it if you want to. I'm just gonna break it up like so, and put some in his and put some in the other one that's gonna have the shrimp in it. Make sure you turn this one on. Let me move all my shit out the way. Go ahead and turn this one on medium heat as well. You go ahead. I'm gonna add some in here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my shrimp in. So that all of that can be cooking while my rice is cooking. So, go ahead and rinse my hands. Go ahead and grab me a pan or a pot for my rice. Your water to a boil for your rice while that's going. That way, when you put your shrimp in there, and by the time that's done, the rice is done, and you can go ahead and smash. So anyway, let me come on over here with y'all for a minute and pull my shells off my shrimp. And yeah, I was reading this stuff and they was talking about boil your shells and all that, and I'm like, I mean, it might. I mean, of course, I'm sure it works or whatever, but not here. So, pull your shells off. I got jumbo shrimp because I like a bite. I like the shrimp. I don't like no little bitty ass shrimp. But pull it off. You know, they usually slit. Go through, make sure there's no iodine in there. I don't like to find that in my food while I'm eating. I just won't eat it. I'm like, ugh. I mean, you know it's in there, but I don't need to find a little black long string in my shit. So, go ahead and get all your shells off of your shrimp. It don't take that long. I guess I could have did this. I pre-did my chicken and everything else. I could have pre-took the shells off this shit. But it's okay. The longer that one, the longer your stuff simmers, the better it's going to taste. All the flavors are coming together. So, let it simmer, not burn, but let it simmer as long as you want it to. That's up to you. But I just choose to let mine simmer while I go ahead and do my shrimp. Let me move over a little bit. Let my shit simmer. And it's gonna be good. I can't wait till y'all make it. And in the meantime, y'all make some stuff. Make some of my stuff. Make it, comment at the bottom, like, share, subscribe. Check me out on social media, Robert DeMarco. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Snapchat, but I don't really be snapping like that. But I guess I should start, right? Yeah. But yeah, hit me up on there. Like, comment, share. Go to go down below this video and write a little something. Tell me that you made this dish and it was good or it was nasty or whatever the hell you want to say. It was something else I wanted to share with y'all too. Another one of my coworkers bought me a journal, a really really nice journal. Because of that, it kind of solidified a goal that I had for myself. Bitches be always talking about new me, new year, new me. Not doing all that. All I'm saying is that I got a fucking goal set for myself. And my goal is to, I want to journal. And I'm going to journal every day in 2017. So I guess starting, I'm a journal, and I think that it's therapeutic. I'm not saying that I'm just so fucked up that I need therapy and nothing like that, but sometimes you need to, instead of offloading different types of ways, you can offload in your journal things that may have happened in your day, or things that you just need to get off your chest, and only you and yourself can get you off. But my shrimp is all taken out. I'm gonna go into the journal in a minute, but that was just something I wanted to share with y'all. So maybe y'all should share. Maybe y'all should journal with me, and we can kind of talk about how that's working out for us. Okay? But anyway, so go ahead and stir these up. They're simmering. The rice water is getting ready to boil. Here you can pretty much turn all the way on low simmer, because ain't nothing else happening to that. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp to this one. Okay, so rice is done. Now, before you turn it, or you go ahead and turn the heat off on everything else that was heating or warming or simmering, you basically go ahead and give it one last stir. My shrimp are just like I like them. You gonna add butter. So you take you about 2 tablespoons of butter. You'll add to it. You go ahead and you can turn it off and do so. So go ahead and add you 2 tablespoons of butter. Add some to his. He probably needs just about 1 because he don't have that much. Then also I'm gonna add the rest of this to my rice. And then you take your implements. We'll go ahead and rinse them off. The one has chicken on it. The other one had shrimp on it. So to be safe, we'll go ahead and mix this in. Get my rice pork. Go ahead and fluff that up with that butter. And that melted almost immediately because you know rice is hot as hell. So what you do now is plate. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take out my plates. Now, this is the spoon that I used for the chicken one. I didn't do anything with shrimp. And we'll go ahead and we put some of this on the plate first. Now this is how, per my research, they serve it in a lot of the Louisiana places, Louisiana-based restaurants. So you have your Etoufee, and you go ahead and you get the fork ready for that. And then also for the garnish and for a little bit of added flavor, you go ahead and you add the green part of the green onion. So I'm just going to take a little knife, cut off the rough edges. Don't need that. Rinse this off a little bit. Go ahead and cut you some little green rings. Get that ready. Get you an ice cream scoop. Scoop you out some rice. Put that right in the middle. Might want a little bit more. Put that in the middle. Take your green onions. Sprinkle that on there. That's that one. We're going to do mine. Give me another spoon because I don't want to hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Get on down. mine with the shrimp in it. I wish she ate shrimp, cause baby. Take your ice cream scoop. Scoop you some rice on there. A little bit more. Put you some green onion. Sprinkle that on there. I think I'm gonna need me a little bit more. And there you have it, guys. This is shrimp and chicken Etoufee. And this is just the chicken Etoufee. I'm going to go ahead and try my shrimp and chicken one. So, if you like gumbo, jambalaya, any of that kind of thing, you will love this. Look at that. That shrimp right there. And them onions. And bell pepper. And that chicken that's going all through there. See the smoke coming off of it? I'm not just saying this because I made this shit, but you know what? This would be good with some. Hold on. Do some Ritz crackers. I had me a pack that was already open. Let me see here. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Go to my social media, Robert DeMarco. Have a wonderful, happy New Year. Enjoy your night. Be safe. And make this shit here. Make it. Okay? Make it. Check the mirror, gotta look so mean. Looking good, looking right, and my A McQueens. In the shoe game, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm Gucci motherfucker, a Bugatti type bitch.